You have another great piece that totally relates to this. And this piece was very eye-opening because you get to see how the sausage is made. Not about the New York Times, but about CNN. And this piece is called CNN Runs Gaza Coverage, Past Jerusalem Team Operating Under Shadow of IDF Censor. And then you write, the Jerusalem Bureau has long reviewed all CNN stories relating to Israel and Palestine. Now it's helping shape the network's coverage of the war. So can you talk about that story and what you discovered?
Sure. So this is sort of one other element that, again, I think really gets to this. I've talked to a lot of people about this reporting. And one thing I try to impress, or one thing that I've really learned through the course of it, is that I think people often imagine that that the way censorship happens internally with news organizations is that stories are outright killed. That you have a story about death toll, or you have a story about a specific significant instance of outrageous punitive violence, and that story just gets axed and never appears. I think what the CNN story really showed is the way that again there's a sort of soft power coercive element that oftentimes disincentivizes reporters or editors from even pursuing these stories in the first place. And at CNN, we were able to show that they have internal directives that run all coverage pertaining to Israel and Palestine through editors at the Jerusalem Bureau, or when they're asleep, a handful of other editors who kind of fill in when Tel Aviv is dark. But the great irony of this is, of course, that to be a foreign reporter, to have a reporter visa or obtain a press pass in Israel, you have to sign a document saying that you'll abide by the rules and orders of the Israeli military censor.